What's poppin', Jimbos? It's your boy Potato, and today I'm going to be showing you how to build a 2x2 flush and seamless piston door. So these are the designs that I've made, starting with like the first ever one. Took a while to come up with this design. But this is it opening. Totally flush, iron blocks replace it. Like if you make a tunnel, you can't see anything through it. The pistons are all covered up. And if we look again, pistons disappear, replaced with iron blocks when it closes. So this design is pretty cool. I haven't seen anyone use it. It's very strange considering it uses like cauldrons. It's just a weird overall design because that's how I do redstone. But yeah, I'll be showing you how to build this and kind of explaining how the redstone works. Okay guys, so the first step would be just to make like a 2x4 little platform. And then what you want to do, how did I forget to grab this? Grab a button and throw it down on one of the blocks. Well, preferably the middle block right here. Underneath it, place a sticky piston with a cauldron and grab a bucket of water. Fill the cauldron with the water and place a comparator going this way, and this way. So what happens whenever you press the button, the cauldron goes down, ticks off all the comparators, and gives a little pulse. So that's pretty much step one. Okay guys, so for step two, what we're going to do is take all of our repeaters and place them down. So what we do is we take 3 repeaters, all set to 4 ticks off of this side, and then the same exact thing on this side. 4 ticks, 4 ticks, 4 ticks. And then there's 1 repeater coming out of the back, set to 4 ticks. That one will come in handy later. Now what we're going to do, I'm just taking a look at the other work because it's tough to remember this. So what we do now is we take it here, place the block of wool here, up, up, and then here we make the double piston extender. We're going to do the same thing on both sides. This side gets to be a little shorter because that's just how it works. So then a piece of redstone dust goes here, and then it goes up, and then over to with a sticky piston on the end and on the end. So on top of the sticky piston, we're going to place an observer facing upwards, arrow going up, one on this side, and underneath here, this is just to get some of the body done. So then underneath here, we place block, piston, that was cauldron, block, sticky piston up, and same thing on this side. So now we go off a little bit and take it around. Right here, actually place a repeater set to 4 ticks, and then take it over, and 1 repeater, 2 repeater, 3 repeaters. Next, you want to place a sticky piston down, and an observer facing upwards, I believe. No, an observer facing outwards. Uh-oh. Okay, so then the next thing we're going to do is start designing the double piston extender. So place down 2 repeaters on each side. One set to 2 ticks, the other set to 1. Got it? So this is the design we're using. And then the double piston extender is super easy. So 3 observers all facing up, 2 coming up off of it, and a piece of redstone dust on top. From there, we're going to take 4 sticky pistons, go 1 here, 1 here, and then do the same thing right there. So that's the base to the double piston extender. On top, we're going to take 2 observers and have them both be facing this way, just like that. And right here, to make sure everything works, place a block. We're going to mirror the same thing on this side over here. So observer, 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 observer. Redstone dust. Sticky piston, sticky piston, sticky piston, sticky piston. Observer, observer. Wrong way. But just like that. And then a block right here, just like that. So that is a double piston extender and the start to the top and bottom. So if we press this, you'll see it works. And you're already ready to load in the glass. Choose whatever color you want. I personally like gray because I think it looks the best. Doesn't matter at all. But it works perfectly. Closing. And then the opening. So this is like the easier part. Double piston extender is complete. And we're getting somewhere now. Now all we need to do is get the closing and opening. Okay, so step 3 gets a little bit more confusing. We place a block right here diagonal from the observer. Then we go up, over, redstone dust, 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 and then run it into these pistons. Just like that. So that'll get the bottom half working, and it works for the opening and retraction. So look, there it goes. And it fires. Just like that. And then for the opening, that's closing what just happened. Perfect. So the bottom's all wired up, and so is the top. So it's easiest to work on this while closed, in my opinion. It doesn't really matter. But time for the weird redstone. Okay, so for step 4, what we're going to do is place in our sticky pistons. Place them diagonal, but facing down from the blue block. Got it? Okay. Should make some sense. Do the same thing on the other side. Just like that. And what I do is... that shouldn't be there. I don't know what I did. So then what you want to do is take your iron block, place one here just for prep, just for when we're ready to fire it. And then what you want to do is take a sticky piston, place it right here with a block on its face. And then you're going to want to take an observer pointing upwards, take 2 more, and then place a line of blocks across here. Cover it in redstone. So what will happen is when this gets an update, well, when a redstone pulse is fired through here, it'll shoot through this block, giving the observers an update, which send redstone through here and power up the pistons. So now what I do just to make it look a little better, put a roof on. Make sure not to fill in these blocks here or these blocks here if there's already blocks in the system. And then what you do, press the button, and it works pretty perfectly. That was the closing, and here's the opening. So overall, I think it's pretty cool. It works really well, super small system. It's compact for what it is. Overall, it is pretty large, but I don't think you're going to be able to find ones more compact than this. So, thank you guys for watching, and please hit like and subscribe. Well, see you later, Jimbos.